So we have been waiting for this prices here in San Diego to go down. And what are we seeing instead? We're seeing multiple offers again. Why is this happening? This is happening because we are in a massive inventory shortage. Hey, I'm Tristan Campanella. I am your holistic real estate agent here in San Diego. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about what's going on with our inventory. We're going to talk about two different things today. We're going to talk about number one, the lack of inventory that we're having and what is causing that. And we're going to talk about where people are moving from and leaving San Diego, plus where people are coming from, because we do continue to have people coming here all the time. If you find this channel informational or helpful, please like it, subscribe, and share it with other people. I love talking to everybody about moving here, what it's like to live here in San Diego, and even if you're thinking about leaving here, how you can maximize your home to sell so that you can sell it quickly and get on your way to the next place. Okay guys, so let's get into it today. So currently what we're seeing in the San Diego housing market is multiple offers again. Why? Because we just don't seem to have any inventory. In fact, inventory is down 30% from last year this time. Why is that? Because so many people got that wonderful low interest rate during the pandemic and they just don't want to lose it, because then they're going to have to go from a 3% interest rate to a 6% interest rate. And so it's really causing a lot of people to put the halt on moving or selling their home here in San Diego. So we're having less homes there. The second problem that we have is San Diego is a coastal community. We don't have a sprawling place to continue to build like places like Phoenix or Dallas, which is where I grew up. Those places can just sprawl and sprawl and sprawl and spread out, and so they can continue to build in so many directions. Here we have the mountains on one side and the ocean on the other side. We have Camp Pendleton to the north and Mexico to the south. So we really run out of literal land to build. In fact, most of the housing developments that we're seeing right now are mostly condos, because we're trying to pack in as much units as we can for people versus building out larger single family homes. So we're not building nearly as many homes as we need to be for the influx of people. Yes, you're going to hear people are leaving San Diego because of affordability, but try to think about it like this. People who are coming to San Diego are our military. We are a huge military place, and we have tons of military coming in all the time who need to buy houses for themselves or their family. We're also a huge biotech area, and we have a ton of people coming in for that. Apple has built a new campus in Rancho Bernardo, and Amazon is also building here as well. So we do have continued influx of people, but what are we doing with them? We don't really have a place for them to be. So again, we're looking at that 25 to 30% lack of inventory compared to last year. So that is really causing a cramp into the housing market. So let's go back to what we're seeing. Again, we're coming back into multiple offers. I'm walking into open houses and seeing 20, 30, 40 people, groups of people coming into these open houses because there's literally so few houses coming on the market. And that is just causing simple supply and demand to go up, and causing prices to go up, right? So if we don't have enough of something, it's going to make what we do have continue to be more expensive. And those houses are selling. They're getting multiple offers. They're selling quickly. So that is just kind of the reality of what's going on here. So one thing I do want to look at is, where are people going from San Diego, and where are they coming from? So let's take a quick look. I really like to check this out periodically. I think it's really interesting. Okay, so what we're looking at, who is moving to San Diego. So we're seeing people who are coming here from Boston. We're looking at people who are coming here from New York. We're looking at people here coming from Washington, also up in Washington State, and then a lot of movement within California. I would say the most people that are moving here in San Diego are going to be people who are coming here from within San Diego. We see a lot of people who are coming from the Bay Area here, because although it is still expensive for us, people from the Bay Area, it is less expensive. And so they can get a much better house. And now that they're able to work kind of from anywhere, especially within California, people are making that migratory pattern from there. We see a lot of people coming here from LA, and some people coming from Orange County. And when we look at the people that are leaving San Diego, let's see where they're going. This is pretty typical. We're going to see the biggest migrations are going to be towards the southeast. Places like Texas, Florida is gaining a lot of people. Places like Phoenix and Arizona, and then a little bit through Washington, Idaho. I think that big mass exodus going to Idaho has really tapered down. And so that's that we're not going to see as much of that. You'll see some people here are moving to Nevada. Now, when we're looking here and we're seeing right here, it's kind of a little hard to read, but it says 737 people for the last month or so have been looking to leave, 357 versus if we're looking moving to San Diego, if you look here, that's 2,900 people that are just looking from moving from the Bay Area to here. So that's a big influx of people, and that's where we're seeing that come from. Okay, and then we're just looking here at the Realtor.com survey that 82% of those looking to buy and sell a home feel locked in by that mortgage. So a lot of people that are thinking about moving are just not able to. They don't want to lose their mortgage, as they're saying. And it's more than 3/4 of the sellers are feeling locked in by that mortgage. So we're seeing, unless you're leaving San Diego for something more affordable where that interest rate is not going to impact you, that we're not seeing people moving up and moving down within San Diego, which again is causing that inventory issue that we have here in San Diego, which is causing, again, those high prices that we're seeing, especially in those high desirable areas such as coastal communities, Rancho Bernardo, Poway, anything with great schools. People are not doing that. So let's just take a look right here at why people are considering and selling. I want to take advantage of the current market. I think I can make a profit. So yes, a lot of people have equity within their homes. Their equity amount for per capita is really high for people because they've made a lot of money over the last few years. Their home no longer fits the needs of their family. So we are seeing a lot of those move up buyers or people who want to move up, but they're just not being able to. Look here at this equity graph. I think this is great. So the biggest part here, people have between $100,000 and $150,000 in equity on average, and people even having more, $350,000. So people are sitting really well with equity in their house. Which of the following things they're expecting to get their asking price, so nobody's expecting to get a lot over, which is very good for sellers to have that good thought process, but we just need to find more home sellers to sell their homes. So if you are thinking about buying or selling homes, make sure you're staying tuned onto my channel so that we can stay in touch with you about what's happening in the San Diego market and you can stay informed. Make sure you're also watching my next video on the housing market that just came out last week, and I'll see you guys on there.